Hello guys. Hello guys, welcome to our webinar. So if you are our participant, then write your name and team name in comment section. Sir, let's have a quick recap of our SUVC challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is our agenda. There are some few brain teaser question for our audience, which you have to answer, and there are job openings information at the last of this webinar. So be attentive, and if you are interested in job openings, then do contact us. Okay, so here's the first question for you guys. Please answer this. What has 8 wheels but is designed to carry only one passengers? Can you guess the answer? I'm expecting replies from audience. Okay, so by the times you think for this answer, let me proceed further. Let's have a quick recap of what SUVC is. So let's see how many people have replied. Shalini said trucks. No, Shalini. In truck, many people can sit there. Any other answer? Let's proceed further. Okay. So here is the answer. It is a pair of roller skates. Okay, guys. Okay, so let's proceed further. Here's next question for you. My friend's uncle was reading a book when his wife turned off the light. He went right on reading. How was that possible? And kindly note that when the light was turned off, it was completely dark in the room, and the uncle did not have a flashlight or match to provide any light either, and not a digital book also.
Yeah, the answer for this question is Uncle was reading Braille. Braille is a language where blind people can read. Yeah, thank you.
I hope you are enjoying this webinar with Dinesh sir. So let me quickly brief him about today's speaker. So he is an currently serving in ISRO and have a particularly good strength in career buildings and career consulting. So Dinesh sir, the stage is all yours. You can just interact with the participants.
Okay. Good morning, all the seniors and the juniors joined here. I am Dinesh Bajaj, and today I have been invited to give you a small talk on the career building. And basically, it will be a session where I will share my experiences with you, and so that you also would come to know how, from an engineer to successful working professional, how to shape your career. Okay, so would like to show you a presentation. I hope the presentation is visible. So currently I am working in ISRO, and I have cracked a few government examinations which I have listed down here. I'm basically a mechanical engineer, and I've done my engineering from Jalgaon, Maharashtra. And after completing my engineering, as we all know, so I tried to crack a number of government examinations. I was a coaching teacher also at Hyderabad for fluid mechanics, and so on. My career went ahead. So in this small presentation, I will try to tell you how I was in my student life and how I modified my career into becoming a person working in the space sector. So people who have recently just now joined. Okay, let us see. So first of all, I will try to throw light on a very basic topic. What is a career, and why do you require a career? Okay, so everybody knows that career means doing some work or having a profession. But why do you want to do a profession? So first of all, money. Money is what everybody wants, right? So finance. Then some people work for fame and identity, so that they'll have a specific, a name in the industry, whatever industry you want to work in. So these are the two basics, need for having a career. Then some people are really dedicated and they want only knowledge and skill. So like in Three Idiots, you have seen Mr. Ancho. So he's not working for money; he's working only for knowledge and skill. So that is his career. So growing as a person, when you have worked for like 4 5 years in industry, you will see a lot of change in yourself. You'll be able to see, you have to take how to talk to seniors, how to talk to senior scientists, and how to talk to your juniors. You will grow as a person. So these all things are basically why you need a career. Okay, from an engineer, from a student to becoming a professional, you need a career. So all of this, when you experience all of this, you get satisfaction. Okay, so a career should be making you satisfied also. It's not like you should be working, earning money, but not satisfied. So satisfaction also is a very important uh, outcome of a career. It should be it should make you happy at the end of the day. Okay, so let us go ahead. Now you have decided that you will have a career, but how to build one? Which way to go? So that is a very big question in front of all the engineers, MBAs in India today. Okay, so you should spend time with yourself and think about it. What kind of work you like to take up? Okay, everybody has different teams, different skill sets. Everybody has a different capabilities. Okay, not everybody can do business. Not everybody can do competitive exams. Okay, everybody has a different set of capabilities. So try to know your capabilities. Try to talk to your seniors and try to find out what kind of jobs or business or entrepreneurship you might take up. So first thing is the basic career. What most of the people, most of the engineers look for is a very good job, either in private or government. Okay, so once you join a job, you will be given different set of responsibilities and you will grow in that field. Okay, you will grow in mechanical field, you can grow in computer field, whatever job you choose. Second, what we are seeing in India today is startups. A lot of startups have come up. So you can actually join a startup, or you can actually with friends you can start a startup. Now currently I'm seeing that even for delivering chai at your home, there's a startup. So everything can be done in form of a startup. Earlier there were no cabs available in India some 4 5 years back. Now you have a startup for you can just click on your cell phone and order a cab or a rickshaw. Okay, that is the power of startup in India. Every city is having a lot of startups in India. So that can be one career for you. Then innovation and research. Innovation and research. Now, if you can see the recent pandemic, there's a lot of research going on the vaccination. Okay, so people find peace or find productiveness in doing research also. There is a lot of research in drone technology. There is a lot of research in space technology. So building a career in research also is a very good thing. It's not just for money, it's for developing the technology. Okay, then business. So business is in any form of trade is business. So if a person is interested in that field, he can take up that one. And the last one, competitive examination, which is my personal favorite, which actually makes you understand where do you stand in the rank of engineers in India or abroad. So competitive examinations are basically your state government examinations or your MTech entrance examinations or your central level government examinations. Okay. So with this, we'll see the flashback of what I was and how it was molded into becoming a successful professional. So in your engineering degree, like most of you, people will be, bunking classes, going here and there, sitting in the canteen. So I was also an average student. I also done so many things. And yeah, I would like to admit that not everybody, understands all the engineering subjects. So for me, mathematics was slightly difficult. I used to have a lot of backlogs in mathematics, and it so happened that one fine day I was in a position where I had 3 backlogs in mathematics, along with strength of material and 5 fresh subjects. So total 9 subjects I had, and I felt that it was a really tough situation for me. But I realized one thing, that no matter how hard situation it is, if you put that much efforts, if you balance the problems with equal efforts, it will get nullified. So that realization came. Okay. After that realization, I took efforts for change. So I have specifically written that no one except you can help yourself. It means that if everybody else also helps you, but you are not helping yourself, you will never get out of a tough situation, right? So what I did was, I had 25 days in hand till my examinations, where 4 backlog and 5 fresh subjects were there. I took one by one of the subjects, made a strategy, and I studied everything, like maths, talked to seniors, talked to teachers, and in those 25 days, I understood that I'll be able to clear all my backlogs as well as the new papers. So second year, second sem, if I wouldn't have cleared, I would have gone back. I would have got the year down. But it so happened with my efforts, I got cleared with distinction, all the subjects. Okay, so that year changed my life, and with dedication and consistency, those 25 days I used, and I made my the changing point in life. So the results came, and it was very, very fruitful result. Very happy that I could change my this learning style, or whatever I was going through, I changed into a successful story. Then I understood that if I want to change my life, only I can do it. So slowly, when I was in third year, fourth year, I tried to see whether any job opportunity is there, or whether I have to try for government examinations. And slowly, I understood that people are going for coachings here and there. They're trying to know about examinations, because that time the internet was not that much easy to use or free to use. Now it's very easy, but that time you have to depend on newspapers. You have to depend on, I'm talking about 2013, 2014 time. So you have to depend on friends to actually know about government examinations. So slowly I was knowing that there is a lot of coaching going on in Delhi, Hyderabad, and such places for the future, future either examinations or jobs for BTech students. So I just landed in Hyderabad one day, and I tried to know about what are exams, what are the coachings. I was totally concentrated on moving ahead in life. So now coming to the coachings that people are offering, there are a lot of coaching like GATE, ESE, then state government. So I just tried to find out what is the efforts required for GATE. That is the most basic exam we engineers can give. So like in the start, I just started knowing about the examinations. What is the like syllabus, and what is the total efforts required, kitna time lagega, and things like that. Then starting from scratch. Once I got interested in doing it, I studied each and every mechanical subject from the start. Okay, like from the basics. And there was thermodynamics, there was fluid mechanics, there was strength of material. Everything I studied. All the 4 years, I concentrated in 1 year and studied. So this 2014, it was totally revision of all my concepts along with the coaching knowledge. They will teach you in a very elegant manner. Okay, so clearing BTech exams is a totally different thing. But when you go to coaching, it is a compressed knowledge. So you have to practice every day. So first of all, when you start from scratch, you have to learn everything again. So you should be dedicated. You should not just learn it for 2-3 days and just leave it. Okay, so that is not what is required. When I started conceptual learning, I never studied anything and forgot it. Okay, I used to understand the concept. Then it will be very easy for you to solve any type of problem. Okay. Then coming to short notes revision and problem solving. Once you are into this competitive examinations, there is a lot of subjects to be studied together. So you will forget it every week. Okay. So what you do is, what I did, and most of the people are doing, I have told this many times, you prepare short notes. Okay. What you do is, whatever you learn, you just condense it into 2 3 lines, some formula, some graph, some assumptions, and the total chapter will be condensed into some 3 4 pages. Okay, so your total heat transfer syllabus or total thermodynamics syllabus is only for 30 40 page in a short notes form, which consists of lot of concentrated information in form of graphs, in form of definitions, formulas, and things like that. Okay, so these short notes every day I used to prepare, as I used to study short notes and revision. Then again short notes and revision. This used to help me in condensing the knowledge, and at the end you will revise only these short notes multiple times. Okay. Also, the second part of the story is problem solving. Once you're done with the theory part, you have to solve as many problems as possible. Okay, suppose you're solving 50 problems in a day, go for 60, go for 70, with and without calculator both, because you never know which exam you're going to crack. With and without a calculator gives you a very good confidence. Without calculator also you can do very easy mathematical calculation. So I started practicing this short notes, revision, and problem solving every day. That used to be my routine. So away from comparison, first of all, when you're doing all this study, you have to be in a very peaceful environment. If you are going to compare that I completed one subject in 10 days, the other person is doing in only 8 days, so you are 2 days more, so you're doing something wrong. That is not the correct approach. You should not compare in such a manner. Okay, comparison is something which will give you demotivation. So you should, what I did was, I just never used to bother about my roommate, or never used to bother about what other people are doing. I just concentrated on the content that is given to me, that is mechanical engineering, and the time frame I have to learn it in within this time. Concentrate and give equal time for equal subjects, and just start doing it. Okay. And time management, as I was saying, that you should for having a uh, any examination, you have a preparation schedule, right, that you have to finish by the end of the year. So when in advance you plan your schedule that within 10 days I will finish one subject, so total 100 days are required for 10 subjects, and I will do 30 days for revision, so you have 130 days. So things like that are very important. That is a macro plan, a big plan. Then coming to micro plan, you can say that this week I will complete 4 chapters with 200 or 300 problems from so and so sources. Okay, so you're doing a breakup of your activities. Then finally, you are coming to per day plan. Okay, morning I'll study, afternoon short notes, then evening revision, and in the night I will solve problem. Okay, so when you do things like this, when you plan activities, you may not be able to follow 100%, but you have a circle of a complete plan is there. So your mind will work in a very organized way. Okay, so for me, after short notes, revision problem solving was a very good plan that used to work for me, and I used to remember everything because I have solved problems on the same theory. Okay, so I manage my time like this, and I used to always give 1 day less for the next subject. If it is a thermodynamics has taken me 12 days, I will complete the other production in 11 days. Okay, I used to challenge myself that I will do it in a day less time, so that I have more time for revision. Okay, revision is a very important thing, as you know, when you're studying all the mechanical engineering subjects. In the end, if you're not revising, you will forget everything. Okay, that is also a very important aspect. Then using energy only where required. This is very important for our teenagers, because we people are experts in social media. We people are experts in doing all sorts of things except what is required to be done for your career. Okay, so this time when you are in the age of 19, 20, 21, 22, this age, I will suggest you that you focus your energy only where from your future is coming from. Okay, wherever you give your energy, your future will come from there only. Try to remember this. So if you give your 1 or 2 years dedicatedly towards your preparation, you will yield your results. Okay, if you're going for private job also, if you're giving your dedication for interviews or learning some softwares or going for coding, your future will come from there. Okay, it will not come from social media, Facebook, Instagram. It is not going to come from there. Okay, so use your energy where required. Don't compare. Don't go to unnecessary functions, weddings, birthdays. These things can wait. Okay, all the total celebrations can be done on the day of your success. Okay, that day will be your birthday, that day will be your Diwali. Okay, so that is what I follow. Okay, then concentration and focus, as I was speaking, once you know your goal, once you're studying, do it till the end. Don't just leave it halfway, that okay, I've studied for 10 days, now I will not study more. Okay, so such things, if you are avoiding, then I think it will be very good for you to success in life. Okay, then coming to results. So when I followed all this, I was very happy that I have done my best. But what will happen for the results? I was very scared also. But once you are you have done a lot of study, you have given so many examinations, you get a certain sense of confidence. So I was actually what we say, kind of scared, but okay, 95% I was confident that I'll crack a lot of examinations. That's why in 2015 I gave a lot of examinations and I cracked everything in the first attempt, one by one. Okay, whichever exams I attempted, it was getting cracked. Okay, so I got slowly, my confidence got built up. So this is a slide why I put this slide to tell you that even I started from scratch and came to results. And these are the tools that I used: dedication, then using short notes, using problem solving, using time management, and my energy in the correct source. These are the actual, what we say, the tools that I have used for. Okay. So with this background, with my background, whatever I've explained to you, let me also take you towards the next technologies. Okay. Next technologies are basically those technologies which were not there, which were always, in the background. Now they are going to come in the front and they are going to have a lot of importance. Okay, such one technology, if you say 20 years back, was our telephone. We never knew that we will have cell phones, we will have touch screens. We didn't know. But as time flew, we are using these devices, right? We are using the technology of 4G, right? So in such a case, where today we don't have that much technology available, but in the next coming 5 to 10 years, it is going to be a boost. Learning about such technologies, I think it is a very good platform to make all of you understand this. So once, as we are seeing on the screen, solar fuel. Okay, it's a very important thing that we realize that now currently all the fossil fuels, coal, petrol, will get over within a few years. So what next? So we only have two kind of options. One is nuclear, which is very, doubtful or harmful, or it takes a lot of time to control the nuclear power plant, etc. As well as now solar is the next fuel that we can use, which I think in the following presentation also you'll be able to know that how solar vehicles are being designed, or how we are going to use the solar energy. It's freely available. So it's very important to learn the use of such energy, because in the future, if you are going to make any machine, or if you're going to power any machine, you'll require such a source which is clean, which is not generating any pollution, because already we have polluted the earth a lot, and it is freely available, it is economical. So solar is the only one which is having all this positivity. Okay, all these positive concepts are there in solar energy. So that is very important to learn about it. Second is space technology. Now recently so many space startup has come. Of course, ISRO is a central government agency and it will always be there. But when you talk about startups, new ideas come. Small people try to make satellites, they try to make launch vehicles, which is a very good thing, because then we'll have a lot of development happening in India. Okay, 1% doing it and 100% doing it, there's a lot of difference, right? So let us all join hands, and people who are interested in space technologies can apply for this space technology startups and start working there. Then another technology which I was searching about is wireless transmission. Wireless transmission does not mean about only using the internet on calling. Okay, it also means now the next generation will see electricity transmission without wires. Yes, electricity transmission without wires work is also going on. You can also search about it. The new jobs available in this field, research is going on. The next what I can talk about is artificial intelligence. Now we are having Tesla cars which is operating without a total driver. Okay, so how it is possible? It's possible after you have a computer which is working like a human brain. It is having its own intelligence. So it is kind of a developing field. People who want to learn, it is actually a field which will be there in all the branches. Whether you are from MBA, BCom, mechanical, electrical, computer, AI is a subject which everybody should be aware, because in the coming time, okay, we will require AI in all walks of life. Okay. Then now the last point which I wanted to mention is people who are having a keen knowledge of graphic designing, coding, programming, no matter from which background you are. Okay, people who know how to operate a computer, okay, will be the kings of tomorrow. Okay, why? Because everybody now in pandemic also we saw everybody wants an app, everybody wants a social present. They want to increase the business using a website. So when you're creating a website, you require people to do that, right? Not everybody can make a website. So these coders, programmers, graphic designers, lot of jobs are coming up. Okay, so these are the next technologies which will always be there. So I just wanted to highlight. And as you see, SUEC, we are more information will be given by a host, and I was really impressed to go through the brochure and know that solar power is being used. Students are being informed about using solar power to make vehicles, vehicle design. There is a lot of difference between a normal vehicle which is operated on petrol and the one which is operated on solar. So what is the difference? So when you actually make a project or actually go through the designing process, you'll realize how to implement the knowledge of these books into an actual uh, mechanical hardware or a mechanical, say, vehicle. So because for example, if I say we don't study any rocket related thing in mechanical engineering, how to make rockets, we don't study that. But right now, if you implement for a space science engineer, he's basically a mechanical engineer and he's studying about it and learning about it. Okay, so he's learning from practice or from he's learning from the actual application. Okay, so hence what I will say is what I will say is uh, when you get such opportunities where you are being being taught for using a project, that is a very good opportunity for you to learn, as well as for you to explore your creativity, whether you can make something out of the information being given to you. So the further SUEC details will be given by our fellow people who are have joined. And on this note, I would like to thank all the people who have joined, and I would like to thank all the RST personnel, the seniors and the juniors, which gave me opportunity to speak and come to you and explain my views on this topic of career building, time management, and how to shape your career. So I would also like to take some questions meanwhile. So, so that
Yes,
was my
sir.
talk. Yeah, we have joined back.
So if anyone have any question, you can ask in comment section. Okay, so there is one question. How you
Mm.
decide that I want to go for ISRO?
Okay, so actually, I have not decided earlier, but as you go through the, when you're in a coaching, when you see other people talking about different examinations, and when you see people talking about different, after 5 years I'll do this. That time I decided. Earlier I have not decided, but later on when I was actually giving the examinations, I was talking to people. I understood that such kind of thing is not there in India. There is only one organization, so you will be able to do that work, one in a billion work. Okay, suppose some thousand engineers are working in space science. So one thousand upon 1 billion, what is the percentage? That 0.0001% of you are able to see that much space technology. You are that lucky person. Okay, so I felt that way. So like if I'm doing this business related to space, I'll be exposed to such things which I will never get to see anywhere else. That motivated me for joining it.
Okay, great, sir. There is next question. Pranav says, "Sir, what would you do when things don't work according to your plan?"
Have plan B. See, you'll see there is a lot of uncertainty. People earned a lot of money. They made a big houses in COVID, but unfortunately, they are not there to enjoy that. That happened, right? So things will always be uncertain. Things will always go out of your hand. All you can do is put your 100% efforts in making that thing possible. And even if that doesn't work out, have a plan B always in the back. Okay, because even if you give plan A and it doesn't work out, you should not get demotivated or you should not feel bad, because see, everybody cannot go for rank one, right? Rank one is only one. What about the other people? So you will say the rank two person has not studied enough. He also studied enough, right? So when things don't go according to your plan, just accept it. It has not gone according to your plan. Go for something else which you have interested in. Okay, like I have 3 4 examinations. I can join only one organization, right? So I cannot cry that I didn't join the other examination. I have to make a choice. So keep your choices ready. Prioritize it. If it is not going for plan A, go for plan B, go for plan C. That is my advice to you.
Okay, so I hope Pranav you got your answer. Okay, so there is next question from Shalini. Sir, do you think LinkedIn is better for career building?
Yeah, social media is somewhat better, but I will what I will think is it is only a display of your skills. See, LinkedIn is what display of your skills. Our actual skills will develop when you are studying something, when you are doing something in life, when you are having practical experiences, right? When you're doing some internship, you're building up some project, you're learning some languages. That is your actual thing. LinkedIn is only 1% of your display of skills. That is not going to help you build a career. Okay, your help will be from your own skills. Okay, so I think you got my message.
Okay, Shalini, I hope you got your answer. So, any other questions? Guys, any other questions? Those who are attending right now? Okay. So, sir, my personal question will be from you. Like, I
Yeah,
want to ask how to manage that relative pressure. Like, whenever some relative come to our house,
yeah.
they will say, "आपका बेटी क्या कर रही है अभी? आपका बेटा क्या कर रहा है अभी?"
पहले तो don't stay in a house where relative visit. That is what I'm telling you. So that is the basic reason I went to Hyderabad, because there nobody knows me, and for some time I didn't have my cell phone also, so that nobody can call me also. Okay, I used to call from my roommate's cell to my mother, telling that I'm okay. So see, everybody has this relative business, okay, but you should remember one
Right.
thing. कि आपको किसी से फर्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए, किसका शादी हो रहा है, किसका बर्थडे पार्टी हो रहा है, जब चीजों का कोई मतलब नहीं है. It will not help you in writing your examinations. First of all, what you are going to do, your time wherever it goes, वहीं से future आएगा, मैंने बताया. So if people are saying ऐसी चीजें, tell them I'm busy in career building. Don't tell them your plans. Don't tell them मैं गेट देने जा रही हूँ या मैं इंजीनियरिंग सर्विस का एग्जाम देने जा रही हूँ. Don't tell them anything. Just tell them I'm busy in career building with a smile. और टेंशन मत लो, आप अंदर से अपना पूरा ट्राई कर रहे हो ना. So be
Yes.
contented that you're trying your best. Let people say anything. ये लोग थोड़ी आएंगे. यही लोग फिर आपका सक्सेसफुल हो जाएंगे तो आपके सामने आपकी आरती उतारने आएंगे, ठीक है, आपका ऑटोग्राफ लेने आएंगे. दिस पीपल ओनली जो आज बोल रहे हैं. तो बातों पे ध्यान मत दो. जस्ट गेट concentrated in what you want to do.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so there is one more question
Hmm.
from RSP. Hello, sir. I have a issue in on-time preparation. I haven't concentration of a bit time. Can you explain me great strategy about concentration? I guess
I think
you
I
want to
think
ask.
yeah, if you're
Yeah.
talking about concentration, then
Yeah.
you should prioritize things in your life. First, you should decide that whether you really want to go for that examination, go for that private job. अगर आपके अंदर वो चाह होगी, रियली वो तो आपको चाहिए होगा, तो आपका कंसंट्रेशन हमेशा अपने आप बाकी सब चीजें साइड में हो जाएंगी, और आपका वो चीज हमको दिन रात आपको वही दिखेगी, सपने में भी वही चीज दिखेगी. ओके, तो यू हैव टू जस्ट सिट एंड थिंक फर्स्ट कि आपको क्या चाहिए. इफ यू टॉकिंग अबाउट कंसंट्रेशन, इफ यू टॉकिंग अबाउट टाइम मैनेजमेंट, तो आप पहले, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, ऑन पेपर अब भले ही आप एक प्लान बना लो, वो 100% सक्सेसफुल नहीं होगा, बट यू विल हैव एन आइडिया कि आपको कितने टाइम में क्या चीज करनी है. अगर आपका इंटरव्यू 10 दिन बाद है, तो आप 9th और 10th डे में थोड़ी ना पढ़ोगे, फर्स्ट डे पे ज्यादा पढ़ के रख लोगे ना. ओके, सो मेरी ये एडवाइस है कि कोई भी चीज अगर आपको 100 डेज में करनी है, तो खुद का टारगेट 80 डेज करो, 20 हमेशा डेज रखो बफर में. मैंने तो ऐसे ही किया. अगर मुझे दिसंबर में एग्जाम देना है, मैं अक्टूबर में पूरा प्रिपरेशन करके रख दूंगा, ताकि मैं पूरा नवंबर या तो प्रैक्टिस करते रहूं, या कुछ छूट जाए तो उसको रिवाइज करते रहूं. So always give buffer to you, that is on time management, and always give prioritize अपनी जो चीजें हैं कि मुझे प्राइवेट में ही ज्वाइन करना है, तो मैं उसकी तरफ काम करूं. योर कंसंट्रेशन शुड बी एट दिस एज बेसिकली. ये बाकी सब चीजें तो बाद में भी रहेगी, 2-3 साल बाद भी आओगे तो आपके दोस्त वोस्त सब रहेंगे, बट आपका टाइम वापस नहीं आएगा. जो आपकी 21-23 की स्ट्रगलिंग उम्र है, वो वापस नहीं आएगी. तो यहाँ स्ट्रगल कर लिया तो आपकी आगे की लाइफ अच्छी है. तो जब पता है टाइम वापस नहीं आना है, सदुपयोग करना चाहिए उसका. Okay, just realize that much is enough.
Right. So I hope you got your answer. Sir, there's one question from my side. Like there
Hmm.
is a constant fight between government job and private job.
जी.
Like those who are working in private job, they thought like we should do hard work to get into government job.
जी.
And those who are already in government job, they know they know what government job is.
Hmm.
So, what your thought on this? Like after
No,
graduation,
I
should
think, yeah, I understood your question, but what I will tell you is everybody has a different kind of skill set. If a person is working in a private job, तो उसको इसलिए अच्छा लगेगा, उसको वो जो चीज हमारे हाथ में नहीं होती, हमें वो दूसरी चीज ज्यादा अच्छी लगती है, राइट. ऐसा एक ह्यूमन नेचर है. तो व्हाट आई विल टेल यू इज if you are having a private job and you want to go into government job, पहले आप सर्वे करो, आप 4 लोगों से पूछो कि वो काम करके कैसा लगा है, बिकॉज यू माइट बी कंफर्टेबल हियर एट प्राइवेट, बट गवर्नमेंट का अगर आप पूछते हो और आपको अच्छा लगता है, देन ओनली गो फॉर द गवर्नमेंट, नॉट जस्ट बिकॉज इट इज अ फेम या फिर अच्छे खासे पैसे मिलेंगे, यहाँ प्रमोशन ट्रांसफर मिलेगा। नो, डोंट गो फॉर ऑल दोस थिंग्स। आप खुश रहोगे क्या? बेसिकली 2-3 साल बाद वही मैटर करता है कि आप खुश रहोगे क्या। ओके, बिकॉज यू माइट गेट ट्रांसफर्ड, घर से दूर रहना पड़ेगा, वेदर यू विल बी एबल टू मैनेज दैट। पहले तो आप वो चीजें देखो। अगर आप प्राइवेट में सब कुछ चीजें मिल रही है, आई डोंट थिंक सो कि ज्यादा डिफरेंस रहने वाला है आगे जाके प्राइवेट और गवर्नमेंट में, बिकॉज नाउ एवरीथिंग इज गेटिंग ट्रांसफॉर्म। ओके, एज वेल एज व्हेन यू गो फॉर गवर्नमेंट, अभी आप गवर्नमेंट में काम कर रहे हो, यू विल बी थिंकिंग मैं प्राइवेट में जाऊं क्या नहीं जाऊंगा। थिंक अबाउट इट कि आप क्या छोड़ के जा रहे हो और क्या मिलने वाला है आपको। टॉक टू पीपल अबाउट इट। ओके, तो मेरे हिसाब से दोनों ही अब इक्वल हो गए। पहले गवर्नमेंट जॉब को बहुत दबदबा था, रेलवे के लिए बहुत दबदबा था, लेकिन अब ऐसा लगता है कि प्राइवेट में भी इतने अच्छे स्किल सेट आ रहे हैं, जैसे मैं आपको बता रहा था कि कितनी सारी चीजें आ रही हैं। तो उस हिसाब से मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि बोथ आर नाउ गेटिंग इक्वल। अभी लोगों को समझ आ रहा है, इवन प्राइवेट में भी अगर बंदा करता है तो ही इज ऑल्सो वर्किंग वेरी हार्ड, गवर्नमेंट में भी करता है, नाउ पीपल आर वर्किंग हार्ड देयर ऑल्सो। तो ऐसा है कि आप अगर जो भी चीज के साथ खुश नहीं हो, अदर थिंग के बारे में पूछ लो क्या हो रहा है क्या नहीं हो रहा है, यू विल ऑल्सो फील हैप्पी, क्या यहाँ पे भी यू आर कंफर्टेबल। आई थिंक दैट हेल्प्स।
Okay. So, sir, what would be your suggestion to our student who are right now in third year or second year? Like, what skill set one should have to
या
become a
एक
success?
एक चीज तो मैं बोलना चाहूंगा ये सबके लिए कि थर्ड ईयर फोर्थ ईयर वालों के लिए कि आप लोग जितने भी पढ़ते हो, प्लीज गो फॉर कंसेप्चुअल स्टडिंग। जस्ट हमको क्लियर करना है एग्जामिनेशन इसलिए पढ़ना है, ऐसा मत करिए, क्योंकि लेटर ऑन प्राइवेट है गवर्नमेंट हो, प्राइवेट में तो इंटरव्यू होगा है ना, दे विल टेस्ट यू व्हाट यू नो, राइट? तो
Right.
या सो व्हेन यू स्टडी, प्लीज स्टडी 2-3 सब्जेक्ट ऐसे इतने मास्टर कर लो कि यू शुड फोकस ऑन, कोई आपका वो उसमें पकड़ नहीं सकता आपको, वो आप इसको अच्छे से पढ़ना आना चाहिए, आपको कोई भी क्वेश्चन पूछे आपको आना ही चाहिए, राइट? सो दैट इज वन थिंग दैट आई विल टेल। एंड दूसरी चीज है स्किल सेट, जैसे आपने बोला, इफ यू आर मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर, जैसे आप मॉडलिंग करना चाहते हैं, एनालिसिस है, एनालिसिस करना चाहते हैं, तो ये सब स्किल सेट यू शुड स्टार्ट डेवलपिंग फ्रॉम थर्ड ईयर फोर्थ ईयर इटसेल्फ। ऐसा नहीं कि आपको लास्ट में फोर्थ ईयर के बाद कोचिंग लेनी पड़ रही है। If you want to go for GATE also, if you want to go for engineering service also, start the preparation in third year itself. ठीक है, तो उससे क्या होगा, फोर्थ ईयर आता है आपकी प्रिपरेशन हो जाएगी, आपको 1 साल एक्स्ट्रा नहीं देना पड़ेगा। तो बेसिकली आप थर्ड ईयर फोर्थ ईयर से, आजकल पहले क्या होता था, लोग फोर्थ ईयर के प्लेसमेंट के लिए वेट करते हैं, अभी आजकल ऐसा नहीं है, लोग थर्ड ईयर में ही इंटर्नशिप्स कर लेते हैं और उसके बाद वही कंपनी में अप्लाई कर देते हैं फोर्थ ईयर में। तो स्टार्ट अर्ली, थर्ड ईयर फोर्थ ईयर वालों के लिए पढ़ाई भी करो, लेकिन बाकी की चीजें जैसे सॉफ्टवेयर लर्न करना, किसी मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर को इंटरेस्ट होता है कि मैं सॉफ्टवेयर भी सीखूं, कोडिंग भी सीखूं, तो इट्स अ वेरी गुड थिंग एक्चुअली। यू आर ट्राइंग टू बी मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी, स्टार्ट अर्ली, फिनिश अर्ली, फोर्थ ईयर तक आपकी स्किल्स पॉलिश करो, गो फॉर प्लेसमेंट्स, गो फॉर एक्स्ट्रा इंटरव्यूज, तो यू विल फील मोर कॉन्फिडेंट rather than दैट पर्सन हु इज स्पेंडिंग, जैसे मैंने 2-3 साल बाद में इंजीनियरिंग के बाद आई स्टडीड फॉर 2-3 years or whatever I did, okay, so I was not having that guidance। so मेरी वो चीज से लेके मैं आई विल टेक दैट लर्निंग एंड गिव इट टू यू कि आप स्टार्ट अर्ली करो, थर्ड फोर्थ ईयर से ही चालू करो। एंड जैसे इफ यू नो योर एरर्स कि मैं इंग्लिश में थोड़ा कम हूँ या मुझे ये वाला सब्जेक्ट नहीं आता है, ट्राई टू वर्क ऑन इट, आपके पास टाइम है, जब तक फोर्थ ईयर आएगा यू विल बी अ पॉलिश्ड पर्सन। ओके, सो द पर्सन हु नोज दैट ही इज हैविंग सम एरर, अगर वो एरर पकड़ लेता है, उसको क्योर करता है, आफ्टर 1 year he will be a very different, he will be a grown up person, right? So
Right.
that is what I will look for people। थर्ड ईयर फोर्थ ईयर में आपका थोड़ा स्किल सेट पॉलिश करो, ट्राई टू सी व्हाट इज गोइंग इन द मार्केट, चीजें सीखनी है, चीजें सीखो। ओके, by the end of the fourth year I am very confident that a lot of people, if they are doing this activity, they will definitely taste success।
Okay. Perfect advice,
Yeah,
sir. Thank
yeah,
you so much. Okay. So, there is one more question. Shivam Goswami wants to ask that my question is MBA is a good plan after engineering.
is MBA, why not?
Yeah.
अगर आपको इंटरेस्ट है, ऐसा नहीं, पर ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि आप जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ डूइंग या डूइंग इट। एमबीए क्यों कर रहे हैं आप, उसका आपको बहुत ज्यादा थोड़ा स्टडी करना पड़ेगा कि मैंने ये एमबीए भी किया है, मैं कहाँ अप्लाई करूंगा। और एमबीए भी तभी करिए जब आपको टोटली इंजीनियरिंग में नहीं मजा आ रहा है, एंड यू वांट टू गो फॉर मैनेजमेंट, या आपका मैनेजमेंट अच्छा है, या ऐसी पोजीशन है जहाँ पे टेक्निकल नॉलेज भी लगेगा और मैनेजर का भी नॉलेज लगेगा, तब जाके आप एमबीए करिए। ओके, जस्ट बाय आस्किंग दैट वेदर एमबीए इज गुड, एक लाइन में आंसर नहीं दिया जाएगा। आप पहले सोचिए आप क्या करने वाले। वो चीज, आप अगर एक सेलफोन लेते हैं तो आप पहले सोचते हैं ना, उसका कैमरा में यूज करूंगा तो अच्छा कैमरा चाहिए, राइट, थिंग्स लाइक दैट। तो आप एमबीए की डिग्री ले रहे हैं, आप करेंगे क्या उस डिग्री का, पहले सोचिए। आई वांट टू अप्लाई फॉर दिस, मुझे आईआईएम में डिग्री करनी है तो मुझे यहाँ जॉब मिलेगी, राइट। So things like that, you first plan that you're going to do MBA and apply for this company or that company or work abroad, whatever. पहले प्लान कीजिए, फिर उसका पढ़ाई कीजिए। इट्स अ गुड थिंग एक्चुअली टू हैव डिग्री एमबीए।
Yes, sir, perfect. So what you suggest is we have one dream company in our mind, so that we should focus for that company and
नॉट
act
ड्रीम,
accordingly.
नॉट, आई विल नॉट से ड्रीम कंपनी, अ ड्रीम फील्ड। हो सकता है वो फील्ड की
Yeah,
चार पांच
dream
कंपनियां
field.
हो, है ना।
Right.
जैसे मैंने बोला, प्लान भी तो होना ही चाहिए ना। ऐसा नहीं कि दिल टूट जाए आपका, आप बोलोगे मेरे को यही काम करना है, रोल आपको ना दे रिक्रूटमेंट, तो आप थोड़ी बैठ जाओगे घर पे कि मेरे को नहीं मिला। यू शुड गो विद
Right.
द फ्लो। चलो सेकंड थर्ड फोर्थ कंपनी सब जगह ट्राई करो, कोई बात।
Okay. So there is one question. Lakshmi wants to ask, hi sir, I want to know what's the career opportunity in ISRO for management students.
आई थिंक देयर इज सम अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर वेरी लेस एक्चुअली, बट थोड़ा एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में होता है। इट्स वेरी लेस, मे बी 100% में से 5% होगा। तो उनके हेडक्वार्टर्स के वेबसाइट पे आते रहता है शायद, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव ऑफिसर्स होते हैं। आई थिंक दोज आर ऑल मैनेजमेंट बीए वो सब पीपल।
Okay. So I hope Lakshmi you got your answer. So any other question, guys?
Yeah, ma'am, I have one. Sir,
Yeah.
like in during college days, we have options like going to software side or core or further studies or preparing for government jobs. And like students will be totally confused what they have to choose because they might not be having much knowledge on what to do as means what to choose as their career. Can you?
सो
Yeah.
मैंने जैसे बताया आपको कि आप आपको प्रोफेशन, अभी तो पहले तो ऐसा था कि यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू रीच एनी ऑफ द सीनियर्स और वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल्स, लेकिन अभी जियो आने के बाद, इंटरनेट रिवॉल्यूशन होने के बाद, यू हैव सच सो मच एक्सेस। ओके, तो यू कैन फर्स्ट फाइंड आउट कि कौन से ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में से आप गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ज्वाइन करना चाहते हैं, तो वहाँ पे कैसा कल्चर है, वेदर यू विल बी एबल टू सस्टेन, वेदर वहाँ का जो लोकेशन है वो अच्छा लगेगा आपको। ये सब फैक्टर्स मैटर करते हैं। हम लोग जॉब के टाइम जब सोचते हैं, हम लोग सिर्फ पैकेज देख के खुश हो जाते हैं, राइट। दैट इज आजकल का नजरिया है। बट ये पैकेज तो है ही है, बट हाउ डू यू कंपेयर टू थिंग। अगर आपको घर के पास मिल रहा है थोड़ा कम भी पैकेज, कुछ लोग प्रिफर करते हैं बिकॉज दे लाइक स्टेइंग नियर देयर हाउस, फॉर एग्जांपल। तो आई विल सजेस्ट स्टूडेंट शुड राइट डाउन द प्रायोरिटी, वेदर दे वांट अ गुड पैकेज, दे वांट गवर्नमेंट ऑन जॉब का टैग, और दे वांट टू वर्क इन दैट फील्ड ओनली। दे शुड प्रायोरिटाइज व्हाट दे वांट फर्स्ट, कहाँ उनको खुशी होगी, एंड देन गो फॉर दैट। ठीक है, हम लोग, हमको जो जॉब मिल जाता है हम कर लेते हैं बिकॉज नहीं है जॉब, ऐसा भी चीज है। बट एक बार आप प्राइवेट में घुस गए या एक बार आप प्रिपरेशन में चले गए, फिर यू डोंट डाइवर्ट, फिर वो एक ही चीज में आप कॉन्सेंट्रेट हो जाते हो। ओके, तो घुसने से पहले ही आप पहले डिसाइड कीजिए, एक दिन बैठ के, लगे तो सीनियर से बात कीजिए। ओके, आई ऑल्सो टॉक टू मेनी पीपल, दे ऑल्सो आस्क मी कि सर कैसा है कल्चर, ये वाला जॉब करना चाहिए, वो वाला जॉब करना चाहिए। तो आई ऑल्सो गिव जो फेयर मेरा जो पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, आई टेल टू पीपल। ओके, तो पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू लीजिए, लोगों से बात कीजिए, देन स्टार्ट योर करियर बिल्डिंग। ठीक है, आधा करियर बिल्ड करने के बाद आपको रिग्रेट नहीं फील होना चाहिए कि यार मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हुआ। ओके, सो ट्राई टू सी विच रोड यू वांट टू गो फर्स्ट। ओके, एंड मेरे ख्याल से आजकल आपके आई थिंक इतना इतना कनेक्टिविटी और स्टूडेंट्स और टीचर्स के बीच में गैप इतना कम हो गया क्योंकि वेरी फ्रैंक, आपको टीचर्स अपने एक्सपीरियंस बताते ही होंगे। ओके, तो टेक देयर एडवाइसेस, एंड उसके बाद आप बैठ के यू डिसाइड वेयर यू वांट टू गो। एकदम रश में आप वो कर रहा है तो मैं भी वही करूंगा, वो प्रिपेयर कर रहा है तो मैं भी यही करूंगा, डोंट गो फॉर दैट। ओके, तो उसका चाहत अलग होगी लाइफ में, उसको कुछ और चाहिए होगा लाइफ में, आपको कुछ और चाहिए, तो आपके चाहने के हिसाब से यू डिसाइड योर प्रायोरिटीज। दैट इज द एडवाइस आई विल ट्राई टू गिव यू, क्योंकि 5 साल के बाद आप क्या करना चाहते हैं ये आपको ही पता है ना।
Right.
तो यू
Yes.
फोकस ऑन दैट बस, कि मुझे घर पे रहना है। पीपल, अभी मैंने देखा कि माइक्रोसॉफ्ट, एक मेरा यूट्यूब में देयर इज अ गर्ल हु हैज लेफ्ट माइक्रोसॉफ्ट। क्यों?
Oh,
वो भी 6 महीने के जॉब, 2 इंटर्नशिप किया उसने माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के साथ, एंड उसके बाद उसको जॉब लगा। माइक्रोसॉफ्ट छोटा मोटा कंपनी नहीं, कम से कम
right.
आई थिंक 50-60 लाख का पैकेज होगा इनिशियली ज्वाइनिंग के। बट शी लेफ्ट इट फॉर व्हाट? सोशल सर्विस करनी है, तो खुशी, उसको खुशी माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के 50-60 लाख रुपए में नहीं होगी, तो ये खुशी थी सोशल सर्विस करने में। तो शी रिटर्न बैक टू हरियाणा के गांव में, एंड नाउ शी इज टीचिंग दो स्टूडेंट्स जिसको फ्री में पढ़ाना था। तो आपकी खुशी किस में है, ये पहले फाइंड आउट कीजिए कि मेरे को गवर्नमेंट में जाके खुशी मिलेगी एंड आई विल बी हैप्पी। ऐसा ना हो कि वहां पहुंचने के बाद बोले नहीं यार ये तो मुझे करना ही नहीं था, मैं कहाँ पहुंच गया 3-4 साल पढ़ के, है ना। और प्राइवेट में जाना है नहीं जाना है, फिर बोलोगे नहीं यार मेरे को गवर्नमेंट ट्राई करना था लेकिन प्रेशर में मैंने प्राइवेट ज्वाइन कर लिया, अब मेरे से पढ़ाई नहीं हो रही है। सी तो फर्स्ट फोकस, मैं बात करूं पेरेंट्स से करो, जो भी आपके सपोर्टिव लोग हैं, जो सीनियर्स हैं, जो सक्सेसफुल हो चुके हैं, उनका नजरिया लो। ओके, राइट एवरीथिंग डाउन। राइट इसलिए बोलता हूँ बिकॉज व्हेन यू राइट थिंग्स यू आर एक्चुअली सीरियस अबाउट इट। बोल के तो आदमी भूल जाता है, व्हेन यू राइट इट वो आपके सामने आएगा बार बार। उसमें से जो सबसे चीज आपको ब्यूटीफुल लगेगी ना, उसको आप बार बार पढ़ेंगे तो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि ये चीज हाईलाइट हो रही है, आई वांट दिस। ओके, so that is my advice to
Thank you so much, sir.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions, Sushma?
No.
Okay. So, any other question from audience? Okay, right now. Okay, so we will proceed further. Sir, thank you so much for your answer. I hope this will help our students to build confidence and to regain that confidence which they have lost somehow in past.
And
So,
if
thank you so much.
anybody's having doubts or anybody's having some questions, they can also message me over my Facebook page. I think you will share the link also. So
Yes, sir. I shared.
with my name Dinesh Bajaj, if you search, you'll have a Facebook page. So people can actually text me there. I replies to most of the queries on my weekends. I try to socialize with students and tell them my experiences, so that मेरे experiences, मेरे mistakes से उनको help मिले, उनको at least किसी का एक का भला होगा तो it gives me happiness. So yeah, you can just share the link, or they can just type on Facebook, and on Quora also I'm active. Quora also they can search my name Dinesh Bajaj and post their queries.
So,
Yeah.
guys, do contact sir for all your further queries. Sir is a good mentor.
I'm going to share the job openings for our clients of SUVC, and our clients are Capgemini, Byju's, and India Mart, and there are many more. And Java developer role is open for Capgemini, and it and coming to job description, you can expect CTC of 6 lakhs per annum to 24 lakhs per annum, and you need to have experience of 4 to 12 years, and you need to have skills like Java's Spring Boot microservices. And yeah, these are the skills and experience your candidate should need to apply for Java developer role in this company. And coming to business development associate, it is a role open in Byju's, and the key skills required are you need to have interest in education, and you need to be interested in mentoring students, and you need to also have knowledge about on sales and positioning an idea. And also people can apply to this role across from India, and you need to have academic qualifications of BTech, BE, or post graduation, and there is a 10th score, you need to have at least 75%. And coming to CGPA cutoff, you need to have 6 CGPA at least. And yeah, it is a selection process where you need to attend for group and personal rounds, and you can expect a CTC of 7 lakhs which is fixed, and 3 lakhs based on your performance. And coming to role of sales, uh, this role is opened in India Mart. And yeah, coming to job summary, you need to be a consultant to the customer by understanding their requirement and suggesting the right solution to them. And you need to own service demonstration to clients on video meetings, and there are many more. And coming to skill sets, you need to have good communication skills, and you need to be good at multitasking, and you need to be highly passionate and confident. And experience, you need to be an individual contributor role, and must be a graduate and have relevant work experience in this field. And you need to have mandatory laptop, and internet connection should be nice and good. And yeah, location is work from home, it's a permanent work from home job. And yeah, coming to